Today, this is AstoundingBounds TV, and I am Dr. Elaine Cannon, and it gives me great pleasure to be able to introduce to you to the one and only Dr. Joseph Mitchell. Thank you. There is love in the heart of this city for Dr. Joseph Mitchell. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, I have a few things that I may ask him to talk about, but he has a lot of things he would love to talk about, and I'd love to hear, because he's a man of great wisdom that I've known for many, many years. He has been a mentor to me and so many other people, and there are many things about him. We cannot get it all today, but we'll get as much as we can.
She exaggerates considerably.
I would like for you to tell us, Dr. Mitchell, just a little bit about you and your family.
All right, I'll be happy to. My mother is a Mobilian. She's very, very citified, was. My father, however, came from Albany, Georgia. It's spelled Albany, but it pronounces, and everyone there pronounces it Albany, which is not country, it is rural. Okay. My mother, cosmopolitan, finished Dillard University. My father, on the other hand, finished Fort Valley State College. And he went to school on a football scholarship, but he studied biology. My mother studied literature at Dillard. My father came out teaching biology and studying it and entomology and things like that. My mother taught literature, English literature, American literature for over 40-something years. Public schools. Dad taught, he was Albany State College. He was chairman of the biology department. In the process of doing that, he wound up as a Ford Foundation fellow. He did research for the Ford Foundation, radiation biology. He attended Princeton. He attended Cornell University for a doctorate in entomology. He attended Duke University, marine biology, radiation biology, et cetera, et cetera. He was on call for studies back in the 60s. The radiation was a serious issue in terms of studies. Mom, on the other hand, was a thespian. She engaged in acting. She directed dramas and plays. That bothered me, but it was bothered the program.
As long as it's loud.
Okay. She was, I didn't pick up much from my mother except a love of reading. Sometimes some people say I'm a little bit more theatrical than I should be, and probably so. From my dad, I picked up more like ability to concentrate. Okay, seriously concentrate. And sometimes that was a fault, a failing, but typically I was both concentrating and paying attention to what was going on around me. So if it were the best of two worlds, I found it very, very interesting in retrospect to be the prodigy of two educators. And that's tricky. That's like being the progeny of a minister. People say, you don't want to date a minister's child if you're boring. And that's what I was. I was basically an introvert. No dates, none of that type of stuff until I got to my last year in college. Boring.
No, keep going.
No. But anyway, I had a brother, the middle brother. He was an artist, a thespian, an actor, a graphic artist, an illustrator. He also finished Dillard in pre-med. He decided, however, to go the way of Islam and follow Minister Farrakhan rather than take the scholarships, full ride free scholarships to Tulane, LSU, and Loyola in medicine. So he's been in the nation. He was in the Nation of Islam and then Orthodox Islam since about 1971. We never competed for anything because we were kind of like in two different worlds. He was art. He liked to dance. I cannot dance, never learned to dance. But my brother learned, and everybody he came in contact with who could dance, he had to show him how to dance. I never got there. I was 2 or 3 lessons.
I am the same way. I don't dance too well, but I love to dance, and I will dance a lot.
Well, a lot of us who don't dance should really attempt.
I don't, and listen, I've gotten too old to care now. You've been married for quite a while. Tell me.
Yes. I dated a young, well, I didn't want to date. I walked her from Central High School 4 blocks to her home because the advisor for the dance school, she was a dancer, and the band director found out that they were inspired a conspiracy of upper class persons for jumpers. So I was directed as the drum major to walk her to home from school, and to walk her back from home back to school on those days. And I did that for about 3 months before it got to be a habit. Okay, and we were together for about 6 months in high school. She was a year or 2 behind me. But then she cut me loose. She couldn't.
Oh.
And I never found out why. People said, well, you've been married 51 years. Why is she quit? I said, I don't know. And they said, well, you've been married 51 years. Haven't you asked her? I said, no, I haven't asked her.
You haven't now.
I haven't asked her. For one, let sleeping dogs lie.
Exactly.
She may have a flashback and cut me loose again. Okay, so, no, I don't, and what good with knowing why she quit me 57, 58 years ago do me today? I can't catch it.
Exactly. That's good.
Oh, yeah. But
And what's your,
fun.
would you like to tell us who she is, or?
Well, that's Janetta Whit Mitchell.
Okay.
Her maiden name was Whit, and they always called her Janetta Whit. Her father worked as a foreman for Ryan Stevedore. Her mother had been a cook for what became Morrison's restaurant. But her mother was basically a homemaker. But her parents were maybe 20 to 25 years older than my parents. So they were like they were like grandparents almost to me. I got so much wisdom from them because of their age, because of their experiences. And they came from a rural community up in Washington County. My mother's side came from Washington County. So my wife and I don't trace our lineage back too far because you might get. I've enjoyed my wife. She's taught me a lot about communication. Being the type of person I've been, I've always kind of been mum, silent on matters.
Stoic.
Okay. Yeah, well, kind of somewhat stoic too. But in a relationship such as marriage, you have to interact. You can't shut off. And that's the way I used to be. As soon as we got in, I was like, I wasn't shutting off to her. I was just quiet.
Being who you
And she kind of grabbed me in the collar, and said, talk to me. So I've been talking ever since.
can't shut you up now.
Yeah.